father always had the attitude that you need to learn the business from the bottom up, and so this is a good way to do it. So I've done everything within the business that we've ever done.
My father always had me and my brother cleaning toilets, waste baskets, all that stuff when we were kids.
Being involved in a multi-generational organization has a lot of benefits in that way, and that I got to see what my grandfather did, what my father followed him with, and how he trained me, and what I was able to selectively keep the good and reject the bad as he encouraged me to do, and then adapt the business to the ever-changing marketplaces.
You know, we've been here over 60 years, so we've been from electromechanical to now the Internet of Things. So we've seen technology evolve. We know most of our customers, their whole career.
Publicly traded companies, they look at quarter to quarter, and we look at longevity. We look at the decisions we make right now are for the long haul. Every decision has meaning, it has value.
When I started working here, I was cutting grass when I was 12. So the guys that were working then are still working now. So they're like uncles and aunts to me. So it's easy to go in, even if I feel stupid about asking a question, to have the support here to do that. So I think working with family is amazing.
You're not just a number. You're a face, they know your family, they care about you. And I think that spreads to our customer base as well. And so it's just a tremendous atmosphere. It's refreshing, especially in times like they are now.
The business that I began in 78 is quite different in 2020 than it was back then. Everything has changed pretty dynamically.
Temple Incorporated, we provide traffic solutions to city and states in the Southeast United States. Well, anything you see at the intersection is what we provide. Anything from the cabinet to the detection to the signals to the push buttons. Anything and everything you see at the intersection, we provide.
We learned a lot from my father. His motto was, don't sell what you can't service.
We started manufacturing to support what we were selling. And we would have customers that couldn't get it from our traditional manufacturers. So, we can do that. But we do not go around trying to find out, okay, what do we got to support our manufacturing business. No, we are supporting our sales business.
We have a warehouse, we have an ITS lab, we have a traffic signal lab. So with everything that we have, we're able to really come alongside the customer and help them out. Since we maintain the city of Decatur, we feel their pains, we see what they see, and it makes us better able to help them. This is the new generation coming in, Forrest and G. Blake, and they're driving that aspect of it. New blood, new youth, new ideas. They're not afraid of technology.
This is our sub-assembly department here at Temple Incorporated. This facility was built in 2006. We've got some years behind our belts, but what you'll see here is stations that are made for building files and assemblies that go into a final product. So if you were to open up a cabinet assembly at an intersection, you'd see a lot of metal boxes. And so what you see here is one of the boxes that are inside the cabinet.
Yes, so this is the output file. And the way that we assemble an output file, it's a collection of 11 different harnesses that we put in there.
Yes, each red, yellow, green has its own little input-output, and the controller tells which one to do. So this is just really converting DC to AC.
It's a much more modular system that's supposed to be more technician-friendly. With testing each component, major component that goes in the cabinet, we actually end up testing twice. So we take the most complicated assemblies, run them through a good test, and we end up doing it twice. So we like to hang our hat on quality, and so with that investment of time is important to us.
The main goal of this is to isolate any problems from going downstairs into final quality assurance. So this is a very important aspect of our production and manufacturing.
Whenever we build a cabinet, if we are provided with the intersection details or a specification that requires a certain configuration, this is where we do that on the prints, where we build the cabinet by downstairs.
We saw what Steve does upstairs, where he takes the plan set and he puts it on paper, and then it comes down here and we build it. Well, Richard is testing the theory that it works. So we get that, and a lot of times we'll get pretty complex intersections put together. We don't know all the time whether or not it will end up going until we test. And so that's what Richard's doing. He inputs all of the data from Steve's prints into the controller, and he runs it, and he makes sure that it works.
This is a Applied Information School Zone Assembly. We've got John running a quality check on it. John's head of our Caltrans and ITS quality department. But this cabinet is for agencies who are looking to manage their school zone systems better. For a full intersection worth of equipment with procurement and everything, the entire process, about 3 months. It takes about 3 months to get everything assembled and be the one-stop shop, which sounds like a long time, but it's complicated stuff.
The good thing when you come to us, we're gonna put everything in there for you, and we're gonna make sure it's running and working for you. All right, so this is our final assembly area of production, and we're doing everything here from our Caltrans cabinets that we saw upstairs to our NEMA cabinets, which are seen in a lot of local areas as well. We also have ITS type cabinets that are powering cameras, Ethernet switches, and communications devices that report back to a traffic management center.
This is actually through Applied Information. This is a Glance web server page. They have many tiers of products that they offer, and this is one of the ones that we have here set up. So we have a monitoring station for Decatur, Alabama here, where we can monitor the video footage live in the field. We have a radio network set up here as well. We can also monitor many different forms of detection here. So we have some TV set up, a good interface, and a good network here. We also have some maps on the TVs here for our live communications in the field. So we have a radio network, about 30 intersections total, and we can keep a live look on everything that way. And then behind me here, we have a computer station set up where we can monitor field devices that are actually telling us the health reports from intersections all throughout the Southeast, many different territories there.
Here we're in the main warehouse where we stock most of our major traffic components, from the signal heads to the LEDs and even the mounting hardware. We also use this as a staging area for the traffic signals, because with each state, the signals might be a different configuration, so we will build those to our customers' needs.
I think when they see that we do a lot more than have just a guy in a truck. We mean business, we're here for a long time, and we've got the facilities to back it up.
Being a long-term company and multi-generational, in that you live and die by relationships. And if I leave you hanging with a problem, that's not much of a relationship. And you're not going to feel really good about me. So we try to work as well as we can with those that need assistance and to help them. So it's always been an emphasis here.